My name is Lacey, and I want to share the story of my difficult marriage. It all began 5 years ago when I met Aaron, setting the stage for a journey I never anticipated. I was excelling in my career as a senior marketing manager at a prestigious tech company, a job that brought immense satisfaction and a handsome salary. I was the breadwinner of our household for a while, as Aaron faced intermittent unemployment. Aaron was pursuing his dream of becoming a writer, and I was his biggest cheerleader. He had a charm that could make anyone smile, and writing was his passion. I believed he would make it big someday. Despite my own demanding career, I made sure to support his dream all the way. We often stayed up late, discussing the life we were going to build together. Aaron sometimes took odd jobs to help out, but I always told him not to worry. I was happy to support us while he figured things out. We had an unshakable faith in each other's dreams and were ready to ride the ups and downs together. Now let me tell you about Hazel, my sister-in-law, who lived in the captivating city of Auckland, New Zealand. While we weren't extremely close, I considered her part of our extended family. Aaron had always been fond of his little sister despite their age gap. She was only 23, and Aaron often shared stories of their childhood, showing how deeply he cared for her. Though Hazel and I hadn't formed a particularly tight bond, I cherished the moments we shared during family gatherings. She had a youthful zest for life. Hazel's decision to study abroad was a bold one, and everyone supported it. One evening, after a grueling day at the office, I came home with aching feet, ready to relax. But Aaron, with his cheeky smile, had other plans. "Lacey, there's something I need to discuss with you," he said. "Of course, Aaron. What's on your mind?" "It's about Hazel. Her health has taken a serious hit, and the medical expenses in Auckland are astronomical. She reached out to me for help. Can we send her some money?" "Absolutely, Aaron. What happened to her?" "She's been dealing with some stomach issues, and the doctors are running tests to figure out what's wrong." "Oh no, poor Hazel. We'll definitely help her. Thanks, babe. I hate to burden you with this, but she's my sister, and I can't stand the thought of her suffering. I've been between jobs for a while now, and my savings are running low. Hazel just graduated and is actively looking for a job. But it's not easy for her in her field. Family comes first, Aaron, and we'll make sure she gets the help she needs." "How much does she need?" "Just $5,000. I know it's a lot. We'll tighten our belts if we have to. It's the least we can do." "You're amazing, Lacey. I promise I'll pay you back as soon as I find a stable job. I hate that it's come to this, but I'm so grateful for your support." "Don't worry about paying me back, Aaron. Family sticks together no matter what." Without a second thought, I agreed to send the money. It was a decision made out of love, compassion, and a belief that family always comes first. I saw the genuine concern in Aaron's eyes for his sister's well-being and couldn't bear to see him burdened by worry. After all, what good was the money I earned if I couldn't use it to help the people I cared about the most? I have always believed that wealth holds no real value unless it's used to make a positive impact on the lives of those you love. It wasn't about the amount or the inconvenience, it was about standing by Aaron's side and showing solidarity with his family. So I transferred the money to Hazel. Little did I know that this simple act of generosity would trigger a series of events that would turn my life upside down. A few weeks later, Aaron informed me that his mom, Sherry, was making a spontaneous trip to Auckland to be with Hazel. He explained that Sherry was deeply concerned about her daughter's health and that he needed to drive her to the airport. As soon as I heard this, I knew I wanted to accompany them. I wanted to meet Sherry before her flight, offering her some support and comfort during this stressful time. Even though Aaron said I didn't need to, I insisted. "So, Aaron, how's Hazel doing exactly? What's her diagnosis?" "Well, it's a bit complicated, Lacey. She's been having these stomach issues, and the doctors are still trying to figure it out." "Yes, dear. They haven't pinpointed the exact cause yet. It's been quite a struggle for her." "Stomach issues? That sounds vague, but she's been going to the doctor regularly, right?" Yes. She's seen a few specialists, but they haven't concluded anything yet. It's been frustrating, darling. We are hopeful she will get better soon. I'm going there to take better care of her. That's all a mother can do, you know." "I hope so too. It's just strange that it's been a while and they haven't reached a diagnosis yet, for someone as young as her to have such issues." "Let it go, Lacey. Let's just focus on getting Mom to the airport right now." While Sherry was away in Oakland, life continued as usual. I headed to work while Aaron stayed home, working on his novel. Another month passed, and then Aaron approached me with another request for money. He explained that Hazel was relocating for a new job and needed financial help for her new apartment. Sherry was still in Oakland with her, and from what I knew, Sherry was wealthy enough to support Hazel comfortably. Despite my doubts, I couldn't bring myself to question Aaron's family. I quietly sent Hazel the requested $3,000, hoping this time it would truly benefit her. But then, a week later, Aaron dropped a bombshell that left me utterly flabbergasted. "Lacey, I need to ask you for something big." "What is it, Aaron?" "I need you to send my sister $50,000. $50,000? Aaron, that's half of my annual salary. Why on earth would Hazel need that much money?" "Hazel's health is deteriorating rapidly. It's a serious stomach condition, and the doctor recommends surgery. She's in pain, and we can't wait any longer." "I get that, Aaron, but why can't you just tell me exactly what's wrong with her? It's so frustrating not knowing. You're always so vague about it. And why couldn't Sherry help with the $3,000 last time?" "First, it was for a diagnosis, then an apartment, and now a surgery. Sherry has her own expenses, Lacey. She's been helping Hazel too, but this situation is just beyond what any of us expected." "I understand, but it's just so hard to keep giving money without knowing where it's going. It's complicated, Lacey. I wish I could explain it better, but it's a medical thing, and Hazel's privacy matters too. I'm not asking for every detail, just something more than some stomach issue, Aaron." "Lacey, please, this is about her life. I can't believe you're questioning this." "I'm not questioning Hazel's health. I just want some proof." "You think I would lie about my own sister's health? I cannot believe you're being so heartless about this." "I am not being heartless, Aaron. I am scared. I need to protect our future too. I can't drain our savings without knowing more." "You know what, Lacey? If you can't trust me on this, maybe we don't have a future together. I would want a divorce if you don't help me." "Are you seriously threatening me with divorce over this? I thought you would support me when my family needs it the most." "I want to support your family, but I also need to know I'm not being taken advantage of. If you won't share the truth, I can't keep sending money blindly." "You're unbelievable, Lacey." "Fine, do what you want, but remember you are making this choice. Don't go around telling everyone that I left you when it's completely your fault." I plopped down on the couch, feeling the weight of Aaron's request pressing on me. Thoughts swirled in my head like a blender on high speed. Why all the secrecy? First, it was for Hazel's diagnosis, then an apartment, and now surgery. It just didn't add up. I sat there wrestling with my thoughts. On one hand, there was my undying love for Aaron. I didn't want to see him hurt or upset, and family always came first for me. But on the other hand, something just didn't feel right. I needed some proof, some clarity, but all I got were vague explanations. In the end, my love for Aaron and my sense of family loyalty won out. I made the payment to Hazel. She texted me a thank you note. As the sun rose the next morning, I broke the news to Aaron. "I'm sorry for doubting you, Aaron. I transferred the money to Hazel." "You did? Lacey, you are the best. I'm sorry for last night. The divorce thing just came out of my mouth. I didn't really mean it. No matter how hard I tried to play along, something just didn't sit right. Even after sending Hazel the money, I couldn't shake the feeling that there was more to the story than met the eye. Aaron had threatened me with divorce the previous night, but once I sent the money, he transformed back into Mr. Charming. I couldn't ignore it. Why all the secrecy about Hazel's health? Why wasn't Sherry stepping up to help her own daughter when she was struggling? I loved Aaron and his family, but these nagging questions wouldn't leave me alone. In an attempt to clear my head, I decided to meet up with Amani, my best friend. We chose the Cozy Cafe, our haven for heart-to-heart talks. I needed that comforting ambience more than ever to ease my troubled mind. "So did I miss anything exciting at that dinner party you mentioned last night?" I asked as we settled in. "Oh, you missed out. It was a blast. Jenny wore this stunning red dress that would make anyone jealous. You know, the usual stuff, food, gossip, and a lot of dancing. Typical Jenny, making an entrance. Why weren't you there, by the way?" "Actually, that's what I wanted to talk to you about. Aaron and I had a fight." "No way, Lacey. What's going on?" "Well, you know my sister-in-law, Hazel in New Zealand, right? She's been asking for money, claiming it's for her health issues." "Yeah, I remember seeing her at your wedding. She was just a kid then. What's her deal?" "Something feels off." I sent her some money before, but now Aaron's asking me to send a huge chunk of my salary and he threatened to divorce me if I didn't. Wait, that does not sound right. That was a shitty move on Aaron's part. Did you try talking to Hazel directly? I did leave her a few texts, but she was so vague about it. She just thanked me for the money and stuff. I don't know much about her anyway. You know, sometimes people spill more on social media than they intend to. Have you checked Hazel's profiles? What is she up to? Hazel isn't exactly on Facebook or Instagram. She's always been quite private. That is strange for a 23-year-old not to have any social media presence. Let me put my stalking skills to use. I took a quick break to grab the blueberry muffins and coffee we ordered from the counter, hoping to ease the tension. When I returned, Amani's face looked like she had seen a ghost. I leaned in and couldn't help but ask, "What's got you looking so shocked?" "Isn't this Hazel? There she is on Instagram. Strange how I couldn't find her at first." "Well, maybe she blocked you. Why would she do that?" "Take a look at her account. You're not going to like what you see." I started scrolling through Hazel's Instagram. "Amani, you will not believe this. Hazel was at a Dua Lipa concert just a week ago. What on earth is going on? Not to mention how expensive those front row tickets would be." My heart sank as I scrolled through Hazel's Instagram profile. There she was living a life that seemed far from the struggles Aaron had described. Fancy restaurants, designer bags and clothes, trips to Europe, and photos with internet personalities. Nothing about her life appeared to match the dire situation Aaron had painted. The final blow came when I opened her Instagram story, showing Hazel having a luxurious lunch with Sherry at an upscale restaurant just 4 hours ago. Her follower count stood at around 20,000, a number that made her a budding Instagram influencer. How could someone with a substantial online presence who seemed to enjoy a life of luxury be in dire financial straits as Aaron had claimed? "Girl, she's flaunting a Gucci bag and your husband claims she's broke. You'll definitely need to have a serious talk with Aaron." "You're right, Amani. I need to go. See you later." I dashed back home, my head swirling with thoughts. But Aaron was nowhere in sight. I couldn't sit still, so I restlessly paced the living room, my heart racing. Finally, Aaron walked through the door. "Hey baby, how was your day with Amani? You're home early." It was very educational. "I learned about a lot of things today." "That's different. I just went for a walk to hit my daily step goal." "Nice. You seem upset. Is everything all right with Amani?" "Oh, come on, Aaron. Did you know about this or not?" "Know about what?" I pulled out the screenshots of Hazel's photos that Amani had sent me. Aaron's face turned pale as he gazed at the screenshots. I could see the regret in his eyes. Where did you find these?" "It doesn't matter where I found them. The question is, did you know? Look me in the eyes and admit you've been keeping things from me." Aaron nodded reluctantly. "Yes, I have." "Why in the world would you lie about something like this? And where did all the money I worked hard for go?" "It's a complicated situation. I'm not accepting that as an answer. You better start talking." "Hazel needed money because she didn't finish college. She dropped out." "What? And who was going to tell me that?" "You said she graduated." "Yeah, I never told you. I lied. She wanted to become an influencer and needed money to maintain that lifestyle. I thought I could help her out. So you sent her money so she could splurge on designer clothes and bags and build a fake social media life? You don't understand, Lacey. She realized college wasn't for her. So there was no illness, no surgery, no new job, and no new apartment. You lied to me, took the money I worked hard for, and threw it at your sister who just wanted to live a glamorous social media fantasy. What about Sherry? Why did she fly out to Oakland? She's no saint. They come from a family of liars. They are actually planning to fly to Paris for an influencer event on Mother's Day. It's a thing where everyone brings their mother as their date. I can't believe you tried to sell me the story that your sister was seriously ill when, in reality, you needed money for these first-world problems. Please forgive me, Lacey. And then you threatened to leave me. Aaron, you are such a manipulator. I'm sorry. I seriously did not mean it, babe. Please, can I do anything to make it up to you? You want to make it up to me. Okay, let's divorce. You can't be serious. Yes, you threatened me with divorce, but you know what? Now I genuinely desire a divorce. Life got really messy at home. Aaron and I were living in different corners of our own house. I needed a break from more than lies, so I booked a flight to my parents' place. My flight was in 2 days, but then, just when I thought things could not get crazier, Hazel herself rang me up one morning as I was having my coffee. I stared at my phone, wondering what on earth she wanted. Finally, I answered. Lacey, you must listen carefully. You have no idea what you're getting yourself into. Hazel, what are you talking about? If you think about divorcing Aaron, it won't end well for you. You'll regret it. I can't keep sending you money for your so-called needs. You don't understand the situation, Lacey. I have plans, and they involve you staying married to Aaron. The moment she started talking, I had this brilliant idea. I activated the recording feature on my phone, making sure to capture every word she said. You have no choice, Lacey. Be a supportive sister-in-law or face the consequences. Threats won't change my mind. You think you can just walk away, Lacey? You have no idea who you're dealing with. If you dare to divorce my brother, I'll make sure your life becomes a living hell. I have ways and connections you can't even imagine. Well, Hazel, it seems like you have your bag of threats, but I have something too. You see, I've been recording this entire conversation. Recording? You can't be serious. Oh, but I am, and now I'm giving you 1 month to return every cent you took from me. Otherwise, say goodbye to that online empire you were trying to build. I'll leak this recording and make sure each one of your followers hears the truth. Lacey, please don't do something drastic. Okay, just give me some time and I'll pay you back. I promise. 1 month, Hazel. Don't test my patience again. In the end, I did get the money back from Hazel. She wired it to my account a day before the 1 month deadline expired. Aaron and I. Well, we could not fix what was broken, so I went ahead and filed for divorce, which, let me tell you, was not a walk in the park. But hey, sometimes you have to do what is right for you. Being single again has its perks. Work is more exciting, socializing is a blast, and I'm living life on my own terms. I bought myself a new apartment, a place I can call my own. My family and friends often ask me how I manage to keep my spirits high through all that craziness. I just give them a huge smile and say, when people cross lines with you, sometimes you have to cross some lines too. Don't play the victim. Take control of your life and your happiness.